This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. The Sooners offense will have the ball first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run for it. It's Robinson. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking left. That's caught. It's Carry-on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Sooner.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. The Wildcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run him again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to squeak through the pile. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tells the run, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at how it's out so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sets his feet. It's Ward. They're all over him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second and long here. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Left side is Skinner. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll ride him again. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Sells to run, looking to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Selling the fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And, man, that third down changes this decision completely, right? Like getting a big chunk of yards, making it fourth and short. Now it's a true decision. I think you were just thinking about getting half of this, maybe setting up a field goal. Now you got a chance to be aggressive. Let's see what they do here on offense.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third and long coming up. Looking to pass. It's Bentley. Time to take a shot. Snags it down the right side. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on first down, to the pass, and getting the sack.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
Well, in a situation like that where it's third and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate to help your punter out.
They boot it away. On the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Tells to run, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. You banged it out of the back of the end zone, they'll put it in play at the 25. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Memphis taking on the Charlotte 49ers. And it's the Tigers trying to close out what would be one of the toughest wins of the season. And that's a big statement considering this team is already 6-1. Let's see if they have what it takes. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game in Norman. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively, and you know.
Makes the grab in their space.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start playing a lot of pressure.
Unloads to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough day for this defense so far, guys, especially against the pass. They haven't been able to force that many incompletions. They've already allowed 2 TD passes. They need more plays like that, and they got to be able to put it back-to-back to gain some confidence defensively.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This
running free. The 20. Past the touchdown Sooners. And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. They put the brakes on it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Hand off for Baxter. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go back to C.J. Baxter. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long right here. This game all about decided. Let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Fake wants to throw. Look out! Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Turns out it's Patterson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Ward. Dumps it to the back. Between the hashes, it's Baxter. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it, it's Baxter. Just smothered on the play. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 10. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Baxter again. Knocked down immediately.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now I get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Xavier again. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's play lock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate a play. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. You put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.